Acho que tem que comprar uma lanterna. Só me conheceu por causa da peste. Ela foi selecionada para receber tratamento médico e não conseguiu se recuperar por conta própria. Encontrei um lugar perto do oceano para enterrá-lo. Sei que é a política da empresa enterrá-lo no cemitério, mas não posso pagar as taxas. Vou sair quando anoitecer para deixar ela no local. Mano, eu vou cobrar taxa nenhuma. Vou botar pra lascar nesse cara, mano. Vou dar meu último adeus e tal. Sei que é perigoso sair sozinho à noite, mas preciso arriscar. Se estiver lendo isso, quero que você saiba que sua mãe foi uma boa pessoa, não coube pelo que aconteceu, ela trabalhou tudo o que pode. Só não foi o suficiente no final das contas. O amor, pai, Ana, morador. Amor desgraçado.
Had your rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of saltuna. Move along. Carry on.
Spacer's choice takes care of its own.
Esse aqui, tipo...
Work fortifies the spirit.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider.
Fantástico.
Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Just a moment. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down band...
Ah, mas não quero saber disso aqui não, mano. Ó, dá pra arregaçar no cara lá. Tem gente morta no negócio, velho.
Fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Oxi.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Olha aqui.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Ou você manda consigo mesmo.
Didn't nobody ever tell you to never impress yourself between a man and his muttering? Which is, by the way, a normal and healthy mode of expression. What? No. I mean, I might be. That depends on who's asking.
Depende de quem esteja perguntando.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. You are? Oh, wow. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Não pode ajudar.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can.
Por que você não simplesmente pega um
I tried
remédio?
medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company.
Nossa, velho, que horror. Mas palavras da empresa não vai tratá-lo porque você já está
More
doente.
like the company won't treat me, because you will not find any guards within sight of that old place.
Já
Marauders. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Ah, vou ir muito com cuidado
So
mesmo.
you'll do it then? You oblige me.
Vai. Explorando pela lei.
I know that. Read.
Tá bom, deixa eu ver o que tem aqui. Tem nada.
Põe no pezinho, desce do brinquedo. Se acelera, tapa no pit stop. Um vê na revista, tu vê no recolhe.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Igual sua cara.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Seus cortes de cabelo costumam vir com sermões gratuitos.
We don't believe in free anything here in Edgewater. We're a Spacer's Choice company. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes... As broke as pie crust, friend.
Isso que
Bidless,
tá bom, amigo.
indigent, destitute.
Som.
I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire,
Ele tá
I
mentindo.
expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I despise the cereals. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treat. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas.
Parece que você sabe o que está fazendo, sim.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? You may think that, but the tidiness of my fellow worker is my responsibility. Alive or otherwise. Go ahead.
Deixa quieto, vamos falar com ele. Tá, o que de fazer mesmo? Uma das 4 pessoas que o Silas mandou você cobrar. Ele tem uma barbearia na Ponta Verde. Ele disse que não pode pagar taxa. Pode ser importante mencionar isso para o Silas. Conversar de final feliz.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Suponho que você seja o chefe. Taxa de funcionários estão aqui para coletá-los.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Mentira da sua parte.
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was... Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Eu vou embora.
You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners, skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Cemitério de ponta. Missão ativa. O que é isso aqui? Viagem rápida. O mapa não é tão grande não, mano. Aqui. Nossa, tem um vulcão ali do lado. Um feio, hein, mano. Vamos ver aqui. Cientista. Descobri uma coisa que eu não
What
li.
can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen a... Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature, and... Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
E é mesmo cara, um sobrenome. Não, Miller, nossa, cara, Water, cara. Não, mas tinha. Eu tava pensando aqui na minha cabeça, falei, pô, podia correr mais rápido, né? Tipo um pulse assim. Mas tinha no. Regulamentos. Ai.
Thank
Nossa.
the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to... You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not...
Eu peguei uma missão. Esse olheiro não pode retornar à base de operação dele. Dá um jeito nele e depois volte aqui. Se eu vou caçar o olheiro mecânico, mais dicas.
Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the
Central.
technical
Acho que
term
o
is
termo técnico é
the blue glowy
quadrado
square.
azul brilhante.
Go on.
Que você tem contra o
You
mecânico.
ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous...
Na verdade, eu não.
Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will...
Se achamos um maluco aqui, vamos, né? Nossa, cara, nem vi. Errei todos os tiros. Aqui, ó. Olha. Aí. Ô, louco. Ia marar. De nível.